Hello everybody, and welcome to a special Christmas episode of Let's Play Grandia 2. It's only a special Christmas episode because I actually recorded this on Christmas Eve, but forgot to actually set it to record my headset mic, so it recorded my laptop mic instead and sounded just awful, so I'm doing a post commentary on this. Anyway, last time we uncovered the way to the Granasaber, but it's literally stuck in the back of the body of Valmar. And then Selene, of all people, came, sacrificed someone to resurrect the body of Valmar. So we need to stop him. So we went inside his body. Yeah, anyway. So here's some enemies, venomous larvae. Not much special about them, except if they get close to you, they can release a gas that can poison you, potentially. That's about it. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is actually my second attempt at doing a post-commentary, because the recording thing on Camtasia kept freezing on me. So many computer issues. I thought I took all the steps I usually do to fix my computer issues, and they seem to just get worse. So, who knows? I just have to figure things out and adapt and overcome and all that Bears Grill meme stuff. So, how was your Christmas? I spent mine with my family, well, some members of my family that I honestly hardly know. My immediate family, most of them are in California. My dad has just decided to work today since he's going to make a lot of money working today, so why not? So I just kind of went to a get-together with people I barely knew, ate some food, and left. And now here I am doing this, because there's nothing really else much to do today. Which is fine. It's just good to have time off. I usually would be working today, but it's Christmas, so of course I'm not working today. It's nice to relax. And maybe also get some stuff done that I've been meaning to get done. How was your Christmas? Tell me all about it. I'd love to hear about it. And I guess this is kind of a Christmas-themed episode. There's lots of red because of the blood cells. There we go. And Valmar is pretty much Satan, and Satan sounds like Santa, so there you go. There's your Christmas joy connection. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just hoping beyond hope that this recording goes off without a hitch. Anyway, new enemies, tarantulas, which, as far as I can remember, just aren't very special at all, so don't worry about them. If you're playing along. I know some people prefer to watch these when the series is completely done, so they can just kind of binge it from beginning to end. I know, when I watch Let's Plays, I like to watch them as they go along, because I like to sort of meet them out. I don't really have too much time in my day to just kind of sit there and watch episode after episode after episode of a Let's Play, usually. Anyway, yeah, this pretty much kills them all. This works really well. I don't know if TO is just really good at magic, or if they're really weak to that wind attack, but yeah, that pretty much took out 90% of their HP. So this Zap Ball was really not necessary, a waste of MP, but it's fine because we actually have a couple save points in this place. So we can recover pretty nicely. And I'll say this isn't the most exciting dungeon, so having to go back and try to record this again isn't the most exciting thing. So I'm trying to find things to talk about. It's weird to try to find things to talk about when you're doing post, because I'm not concentrating on gameplay anymore. I just kind of pause and like, let me check what I'm supposed to do next to get the next item and stuff, and which is what I do a lot in this dungeon, because there are lots of items, of course. But now I just have to just find other things to talk about, and there's not much. You get money there, so don't forget to do that. So yeah, walk right past the eyeball that we passed before. And then you activate it, and it activates this little pathway to our left here. Yeah, I find that Valmar's body is weirdly habitable. It like has doorways and paths and switches and chests. Why Valmar has all this stuff inside him, I don't know. It's just kind of a JRPG thing where you go inside a giant creature and there are items to be found. Like, the one exception I've seen to this is in Breath of Fire 2, where you go inside like a queen's body who's been infected with fat cells, like sentient fat cells, and you have to shrink down and go inside or kill them, and there aren't any items or secrets or anything, you literally just have to kill enemies. But other than that, there's usually a bunch of items to get, and that's cool because it does, you know, help you out. It kinda sucks to go through a dungeon and not have any loot to get. So there we go. So, anyway, tell me about the games you've been playing. Now, I've been on Christmas break, so I've had lots of time, so yeah, don't forget to get that thing past me. But yeah, finally getting around to playing The Witcher, which is one I've just been avoiding just because I want to play all 3 games. Oh yeah, this part. A Vast pops up on me when I specifically programmed it not to, and I go on a rant here about it, but I was just so pissed off, because I programmed Vast to not have any pop-ups like that. But it still interrupted me, but oh well. Anyway, yeah, so I finally started playing The Witcher 1, and yeah, this is the reason I'm standing here is because I'm ranting about it, which you won't hear the entirety of. I was more angry at the time, so I'm a bit calmer now. Yeah, Witcher. Anyway, it's pretty fun. I've gotten to, you know, the first town, so I haven't really gotten too far. But it's going to be a long haul, and I'm sort of looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm kind of intimidated. Oh, by the way, notice how those enemies disappear and reappear? You want to be careful about that. They don't just kind of run around. They'll disappear like that, and they can reappear and just kind of ambush you, so you want to wait till they reappear, then run toward them. So anyway, those immune cells right there are completely immune to electricity, so don't use it. I learned that the hard way. And brain bats are just, so we have sort of like the same character models of enemies as we have in Grandia 1, which I like how they do that, how they're also now in 3D. But yeah, those brain bats, I don't remember them being too much of a threat, but the immune cells, they have an attack that you'll see in a sec that can interrupt you, does a lot of damage, and it can also potentially kind of paralyze you for a bit. So watch out for that. But otherwise, they're not too tough. And that's pretty much all that we're going to be finding in this area. And this area is very samey. It's just lots of hallways and doors and hallways and chests and hallways and doors, with sort of veiny architecture here. So yeah, not too much to say about that. Gotta be careful because they'll disappear, and they'll reappear, but you can still kind of hear them, so you'll know if they're there. So don't be rushing too much. Yes, kind of easy to get lost in this area, because you'll kind of get turned around and be like, wait, did I come from that door or go into that, or am I going into that door? You have switches there that will close some doors and open others. But you want to pass it first to get that revival gem. And notice that there is sort of like things in the ground. You also see chests that are sort of upside down in the ground. We'll be getting to those later in this video. Okay, yeah, every time they stop, I think crap did freeze on me again. But no, I just stopped to kind of find out, wait, where am I going? So like I said, everything's very samey around here. So I have to sort of think, okay, it says push this button and then don't push this button and then you get this item. But then we get this item, Sage's Hat. And I forget who I put that on, but I put it on the best person. Which is you. See, another game I've been playing lately, finally I've been getting around to it, is Betrayal at Krondor. Since I've caught up on all Raymond E. Feist's books, I'm now actually playing the game, and I'm actually glad I read the books first, because there are a lot of references to them. Like a lot of references with characters, with areas, with events. Like something that I just kind of mentioned in passing that are major plot points in some of the books. So it's pretty fun to like kind of know the whole lore of everything. And from what I heard, Feist was even so impressed with the game that he actually wrote a novelization of it. Because the book itself isn't based on any specific novel, it's just sort of based on the world of it, and it's based around the time between, what is it? Like, one book and another. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my screensaver popped up because I hadn't used my mouse in too long. Okay. But yeah, it's like it sort of covers a time period that isn't covered by the novels. So it's pretty interesting to see kind of what happened during this time. But the funny thing about it is, like, when you meet other characters, they're pretty much like the developers of the game all dressed up, and they just look like LARPers. They look straight up like LARPing role-playing people. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's also pretty fun. I like it. The game is a fun game. It's long, and it's difficult. Like in this game, you actually have rations that you use. And they can run out really fast, so if you don't know where you're going, you can run out of rations and die. Oh, by the way, this place looks just like the inside of the Bionis in Xenoblade Chronicles. If you've played that game, that's such a good game. Yeah, there's also, like, I have maps of everything for Betrayal at Grandor, so I'm able to find where everything is, and... Oh, you're gonna hear a loud beep here soon. No? Not in the game, but yeah, anyway. There were things that were sort of underground. We turn around now. Oh, here comes the beep. Okay, it looks like someone's having a hard time getting through the front door of my house. When they open the door, it's supposed to... There it is! So you might hear it a couple more times, or at least one more. Because every time the door opens or closes, that thing happens. Which has gotten in the way of recordings at times, because I'm right in the room where that beeping originates. Anyway, what was I talking about? Betrayal at Grandor. Other hard things about it is just that you can easily get lost, not know where a town is. You can run out of money really easily. You can get ambushed by enemies really easily. There are traps that can just destroy your party if you don't know how to deal with them. So, it's a tough game, but it's fun once you actually know what to do. And you sort of have a direction to know where you're going. Which I do, and so I've been able to get through it pretty well. And we're trying to figure out who to put... Oh yeah, I was checking out the pretty bracelets because we kept getting I keep getting a ton of those in this place. Turns out they're just good for selling, and there's also a pretty headband as well, I think. But yeah, you want to just sell those. For good money. Yeah, it'd be fun to do a Let's Play of Betrayal at Grandor, but it would be a long one. And I'd want to wait a while because, it's a fun game, but it's one that I wouldn't want to, like, replay right after playing it. I want to kind of take a break from it. What else? There's some games I want to do sort of test plays on to see if I want to do them for next Halloween, which is a ways off, so there's no hurry. They look interesting. Some point-and-click horror games. See if they're scary enough or good enough to be worthy. Still need to play a Costume Quest 2. Because I'm almost definitely going to do that one, but I just want to play it for myself first so I have an idea of how everything works. I don't do much in the way of test runs for my games, because I don't have the time and also I can be lazy. But now that it's winter break, I have a lot of time, and it's been nice. But I'm at the point where once things get started up again, I'm going to have to be looking for a brand new job since I'm graduated now. Just got my master's degree. So now I'm in the job hunting phase of all that, and if I can get a brand new job with the degree I have, I can finally quit my pizza job for good. Oh, that would be such a relief. I mean, it could pay pretty well. I can get pretty good tips. Like, I've this winter been getting like $10, $15 tips, which is nice. But I'm just tired of it, man. I feel like I've worked hard enough that I've kind of... Oh yeah, that chest. That chest takes me a while to figure out how to get to. Yeah, I feel like I've just worked hard enough that I can move beyond that. I've done enough. Now that kind of thing. And if I just go through that door at the top, I can get to that chest. But no, instead I'm thinking, oh, how do I open both those doors in that hallway? But no. So I wander around here for a good while. Anyway, yeah, so, hopefully I can maybe get a teaching job or a job in technical writing, which is something that's always in demand. Yeah, I go back to see if that pressing that button also opened the door that leads to the chest. Not realizing that there's another door in that chest room that I could just go around to. Actually, you might even be able to spot it. No. I think I'll finally figure it out here. I just think, okay, maybe I just go another direction to get to it. Except I go in the wrong direction. Ugh. I feel so stupid looking at my past self. But I've grown since then. I'm much older and wiser since Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh. Look at me being an idiot. Look how stupid I am. Stop being a dum-dum, Gamesmith. That's not how you get to that chest. Yeah, see, then I noticed that door over there, and I'm like, oh yeah. Boy, I'm an idiot. And this is like we're almost at the end of the dungeon, too. Just go. Just, oh. I forgot how long I took with this. Goodness gracious, come on, dude. So I'm gonna go and like pretty much... Oh, I'll find another chest here. The fire charm. I have so many charms and so many different items. Like so many accessories that I just don't bother with. Because I prefer boosting stats over boosting, like having sort of status immunities. Even though there are times where I should really focus on that. Okay, do I finally figure it out now? But yeah, the things I have equipped are more focused on the higher status immunities rather than... Ah, there we go. I finally get it. The pretty necklace. Yeah, that was it. That's the more expensive thing to sell. Alright. Finally get through to the final area of this place before we reach the very end. The final area is just like the first area. So like I said, this place just isn't very exciting for being a demonic deity's insides. I'm gonna have to commentate through a fairly long boss battle as well. Not nearly as long as Melphis. Oh yeah, we have new enemies here. These guys can hurt you. They have a freeze breath that can take down... Oh yeah, the Dino Freezer. They have a freeze breath that can take down your move stat, hurt you a lot, and reset your turn order. Pretty much like it cancels your moves. But as their name implies, they are weak to fire. But yeah, I think my next battle that I get with them, they actually ended up just ganging up on Marek and knocking him out. Poor Marek. Yeah, watch this. And that's all she wrote.
This is boring.
And I always love doing that with her, like getting those perfect KOs ending with her because she does that little blowing a kiss thing at the end. I like Millennia. So yeah, more of this same thing that we already went through. Just more of the same. So what games are you playing, folks? Did I already ask that? I'd like to know. Maybe some suggestions. For those people who suggest Let's Plays, I do, keep those in mind. Even if it's like years and years ago, there are still some that I have in mind. Like one recommended a point-and-click game called Drascula. Not Dracula, but Drascula. And I have the game downloaded. Like I played it a little bit before, but it was hard to figure out the audio controls because the audio for the voice acting was just so hard to understand. Like it was just really bad quality. But so I don't know how much that speaks for the quality of the game because I didn't get too far beyond the beginning. Oh, what else? Of course, there's pretty much every Data-like game that's out there has been suggested that I play. We were suggesting the adventure games because that's what I'm better known for, although I do like to dabble in RPGs. Which I do have another RPG planned for after this one. Oh, my computer went dark again. There we go. But it's going to be a much, much, much shorter one than this. But yeah, it'll be another side LP. I actually have my next few side LPs planned out. And hopefully, I'll have time to do them like more than once a week. But maybe if I get a good job, then I won't have time for them, and that'll just be sort of a blessing in and of itself. Yeah, right now I've had all this free time to do, you know, 2 Let's Play videos a day, most of the time. Unless I end up working really late. Because, of course, you know, my boss is like, oh, so you're on break from school? Oh, so you can work more days then. Great. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess I'll make more money, but at the same time, it's like I don't... Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, I took both those groups out, and this is the end of the area. So we've got cover and save. And I just didn't cut this out. Like, I get in the habit of cutting out my saves just because I like to sort of trim all the unnecessary fat in a video I possibly can. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't care. But yeah, now we're at the part. Okay, time for voice acting. Well, boys, this is the core trash in this monster's history. Oh, that was about it. Okay. So, basically for this guy, he has the main body and the 2 tentacles. You want to take out the 2 tentacles first, get them out of the way, and by the way, these guys are fast. Very fast, but there's nothing too special about them. Just to use your major AoE attacks.
Take that.
And honestly, I probably should have slowed this guy down, but I don't end up doing that. But it's fine. This fight honestly isn't too hard at all. Okay. Yeah, fallen wings. And she has a whole bunch of new moves available that I haven't unlocked yet. But I really should, but I won't for a while, because honestly, I should have used my coins. Oh, more beeps. More people coming and going. Yeah, like what I should have ended up doing is I should have used my coins before this battle, but I completely forgot. So yeah, whoopsie daisy on that one. But after I'm all done with this, I ended up actually maxing out all of Marik's abilities, and I recommend you do the same. Like, focus on him at this point. That can get really annoying. Recorder is freezing up on me again. Like, what I have this program to do, what this thing is programmed to do is, basically, it starts playing the video, and like while I'm talking, I'm recording over what I'm seeing, obviously. But now it's really starting to get all janky. But hopefully everything will still be synced up normally. Since it looks like the recorder is still going at a normal pace, where the first time I tried this was like starting and stopping. So here's looking for the best. Anyway, I up everyone's defense and attack. That's pretty much all the status stuff I do. The rest is just kill, kill, kill. Oh, and he likes to do that because if you group C together, then he can do those AoE attacks on you.
Damn, that hurts.
Hear now the lion's roar!
Let's go to up our attack. Yeah, baby. I think I do that one more time. I'm trying to decide because I don't have the best stuff for Ryudo.
This
That kind of looks painful, those wings coming out of her back like that. It's like Wolverine's claws coming out. What more is there to say about this fight? Yeah, just kind of focus on taking the tentacles out, and then there's one that, like, I get it down to 1 HP, and like I thought I killed it, so I started focusing all my attacks on the main body, and ended up regretting it. Although nothing terrible happens to me in this fight. Again, the mask is popping up in my face, but luckily, you're not seeing that. Okay, let's see what it wants. It just... Right now it's just a blank box. Yes, I am dictating to you what the Avast pop-up is trying to tell me. And it's nothing, it's just a blank box with the Avast symbol in the upper left and an X in the upper right to X out of it. And nothing inside. I don't know what it wants from me, why it's popping up with this. Oh well. It's the weirdest thing. Oh yeah, he likes to use zapping moves, and as you can see, Tio is nice and paralyzed there. And Millennia does something weird. She all of a sudden sort of goes into enrage mode, where she starts... Yeah, that didn't hurt it at all. Yeah, she goes into enrage mode, where she all of a sudden starts acting on her own. Like, I have no control over her, and she's doing moves that I haven't even unlocked on her yet. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's something that's, like, this is the first time you can see it, or if I just didn't get lucky before. This is like a limit break type thing? I don't know. I don't think there are limit breaks in this game, really.
Hear now the lion's roar!
And one more lion's roar to, up attack a little bit more. Because I got interrupted the last time I tried it. And luckily this guy just doesn't do too much damage to what you're worried about. As you can see with, oh yeah, he's attacking Millennia to get her attack down. That's fine, because Millennia's, like, physical attack is probably the one I'm least worried about with all of them. Since it's just an arrow, it's a crossbow bolt. And just more and more attacking. I don't really know what much more to say about it. Like I said, not as bad as Melphis, thank goodness. Yeah, he likes to do this attack. Which is a reason why he likes to gather us together, because that attack is an AoE one. So since Tio was far away from everyone else, didn't hurt anyone else. Lucky us. What else is there to say? Wish I could like live stream this or something, because then y'all could talk to me. Yeah, still
Storm.
wanting to kill both those tentacles. I don't think this does too much damage. Trying to remember. Oh, and these long, long animations. This is kind of what extends the fight the most. Alright, killed one tentacle. Alright. Yeah, this is what extends the fight, just these super long battle animations. And I only end up hitting the main body and not the tentacle, which is my main goal. This sucks us up close again. the poison animation. But we do look out on this one. Because even though this is specifically meant to poison us,
Ouch!
none of us get poisoned. So, that's awesome. End, please. And I'd have to use all healer, because we're all pretty, hurt. Yeah, finally kill that other
Don't
tentacle.
worry, everything's fine.
Okay. Now it's all that's left is just to kill this guy, and he won't pose too much of a challenge anymore. But like, yeah, look at how fast he is. He was all the way back, and then he just kind of shoots ahead of us. And I was at this point, I was like, should I slow him down at this point? I'm like, nah. Yeah, he grouped us all together so he could do that. Let's just kill the crap out of him now. That's all that's left to do.
Lotus flower, bloom. This may swing a little.
Sky, take
Only a
flight.
little, though. That's funny, because this move right here is, you know, you're supposed to lift the
Here
thing into the
goes
air.
flying
Then the
Tensei
Sky
Ken.
drops it. Rito hits it while it's falling, but doesn't quite work in this case. Anyway. Yeah, he's dead. That was Valmar's core. Bye-bye.
Nothing withstands my blade.
Yeah, look at those level ups. Levels up, level ups, whatever. Okay, our lives are imperiled. The body does not hold together. Load-bearing boss. Cool it, Manimal. I'll have enough time. I love how she calls him Manimal. I cracked up when I first saw it, but alas, you will never hear that. Manimal. Wasn't there a TV show called Manimal? I never saw it. I've only heard it referenced here and there. Now I have the body. That was rough. So now we found the Granasaber. What'll happen to you? Or Elena? How should I know? Why did it have to end up like this? I just wanted a body of my own. Rito, was I wrong? Millennia. And back to Elena she goes. It appears that monster has left. Whatever. Anyway, we got the Granasaber, finally. Alright, who's gonna carry this thing? Not it. But how are we going to carry it? 1,000 men could not bear its weight. Do not worry, I shall control it. Huh? What are you talking about? This is the cool part. Wish this part had sound, but it does not. I mean, there's sound here, but like that whole animation was just completely silent. Just where are we? This is the main control room of the Granasaber. Control room? We're inside the Granasaber? So guess what, guys? The Granasaber is a spaceship. Yeah. The Granasaber is powering up. With the epic music. Yeah, check this thing out. It'd be awesome to have a giant flying sword at your disposal. Oh yeah. We hang pendants on threads of air. Remarkable. Are we really high up? I feel just like I'm about to fall. So this is the power of the Granasaber? It fights evil and has plenty of legroom. I have set the Granasaber to land automatically at same time Papal State. Is that alright, Ryudo? Perfect. Thanks, Tio. And so yet another job is finished. We did it. And now the earth itself shall be safeguarded. It is good that this is so. Yes. But what about that Celine? I'm guessing she was trying to off us. What was she thinking? That's a good question. Elena, you heard anything from Zara? I can't stop thinking about what Celine said. No, I have heard nothing. Well, when we get back to the Papal State, Zara's going to have a little confessional session with me. I am a little tired. Tio, can I rest somewhere? Yes, Elena, please come with me. Does this place have a bedroom too? It's convenient. Okay, not much of a bedroom. Ryudo should present himself before His Holiness Zero with the horns of Valmar. Oh, Lord Granis, Look, Zero will have a lot to say, but if you don't want to hear it, don't listen. Like, I never listened to you. Why must I always do what you want? I'm my own person. Sorta. Millennia. That Zero really pisses me off. I hate him. All he wants to do is take away people's freedom. All he wants is to make you his slave. So why don't you listen to everything? Why do you listen to everything he says like a loyal dog? You lie. His Holiness Zero is trying to save me. Uh-huh. See, it's always about you, or the stupid world. What about Ryudo? Don't you care what happened to him? What'll happen to him? You really think you can be safe and happy? Yes, I can. You can't get safely. You can't get safety from the light. You can only get it from the darkness. No, you are Valmar. Do not attempt to deceive me. Leave me be. Huh. Even if you close off your heart, I'm not going to go anywhere, Elena. Go away! I hate you! You can't make me go away. You should know that by now. I mean, jeez. You are the wings of Valmar, that is all. I've no room for you in my heart. Go away, Millennia. You blockhead. Stop. I'll never, ever let you have your way with Ryudo. Goodbye, Millennia. We will not meet again. Oh. But I kind of like Millennia. Man, what is wrong with Elena? We came all this way to find this Granasaber, and she pulls this. Aw, Tio's giving us tea. Elena may still have some unfinished business. Still, we got the Granasaber. The hard part is over. All that's left is to put the big toy in the big chest and the job is done. Can't she just be a little happier? Let it be. You will only make matters worse, for your tone rarely speaks your true sentiment. The kid's just fishing for praises from Elena. Indeed, it is so. Well, what is happening? What is happening? What? What is this? No! The Day of Darkness? It cannot be! Hey, what's happening? Elena! Ew. The moon of Valmar is now covering up the sun. Aye, the Day of Darkness, the day has come. Valmar! Is it with the Day of the Darkness? The Day of Darkness? Valmar! Valmar will revive! Well, what do we do? What should we do? Let's go see the priest at the cathedral. I know, Pope Zara will help us. Let's go to the cathedral. It's safe there. The Day of Darkness came all of a sudden. So the priests have all been lying. They say the days of darkness wouldn't have come. They said the Day of Darkness wouldn't have come. What? A religious oligarchy lied to you? How crazy. Please help us. The Day of Darkness and the Nights. Slow down. What are you talking about? The Knights of Grandia massacred everyone in front of the cathedral. What? This cannot be. The Knights would never raise a hand against the innocent. Their concern is with the heretical. We must inquire into this withal. Let's get moving. Why did this happen to the innocent? What did we do to deserve to be killed? Why do they have to be killed? Put yourself together. We've got to focus on survival right now. Nothing else but surviving. It's too dangerous here. The survivors must get to the kingdom of Cyber. We must focus on pulling through this. Someone please help me. Please help my child at least. Hey, your sister. Tell us what's happening. We need an explanation. This is all some kind of mistake. It must be a mistake. A mistake? I don't think so. People have been slaughtered here. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a mistake. So anyway, I go the wrong way for a sec here. This ain't the right way. Turn around. No, it's not in there. Turn around. Follow the arrow, that tells you where to go. Jeez, who is this idiot anyway? Who's playing this game? No, wait. Alright. Oh, hello. Hey, hold on, answer me! It's no use. Why has this happened? What's all this leading to, Elena? I do not know, but why? Why? Alright, lucky for us, we can actually head to the inn and save and heal up. And that's where I will end this video. And hopefully next video I won't have to do this post-commentary because this has been a pain in the butt to do. So, what can we do about the Moon of Valmar? Why are the Knights slaughtering people? Find out next time on Let's Play Grandia 2. Thank you for watching and have a good day.